All right, good morning, everyone. Woo-wee. This is day 8 of my travels from Atlantic Beach, North Carolina to Pacific Beach, Washington State. Like I mentioned in the short, today I'm heading to meet my son close to Bremerton, Washington, and we got to do a little work to my car, so I won't be making it to Pacific Beach today. And as you see by the weather, it's a mess today. Raining, snowing, sleeting, roads a little iffy. I just left Moses Lake, which is about almost halfway across the state of Washington. So it shows I should be in Bremerton around 12, but it's probably going to be around 2ish, somewhere along in there. So I'm not going to be capturing too much today, because as you see, there's really nothing much to capture. So anyway, stay tuned. So started off as a little wet and dreary, but as you can see now, not even 15 miles down the road, it's turned into a little bit of a mess on I-90 here. And according to the app, the Washington State DOT app, it's going to get worse in about 5 miles down the road here. I've been seeing signs, you know, little LED things from the DOT saying chains required, or all-wheel drive, and so on and so on. There's one thing I can say is, okay, if you've been following me through all the other states, you know, through Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, you know, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, the snow that you see here is probably about not as quite as much as it was in the other states, but as you can see, the roads was a whole lot better, and they took care of them a whole lot better. So I'm going to do a little gripe again. You know, Washington State jacks the price of gas up $1 per gallon per any other state that I've gone through, but what do they do to the roads? They don't take the roads, I mean, they slack on that part. They don't, you know, they don't give back to the travelers that has to pay these high fuel prices, like the other states do. Now, the other states, they were on point. This little bit right here, it'd have been clean. But here, not so much. I haven't even seen I've probably been, what, 15-20 miles now away from the hotel, and I haven't even seen a work truck out here working on it. But I'm pretty sure there's probably guys out here working on it, but I guess they don't put enough salt down and other stuff down that the other states do to keep this from happening like it is now. Because this is uncalled for compared to how the other states are. Especially on the edge of Montana and Idaho. You know, there was 2 foot, 3 foot stacked wall of snow on both sides of the roads, but the road was clean. Right now, my speed is it's 29 degrees, so you know what you see on the road right there is ice and snow. And I'm going about 48 miles an hour right now. I was going about 52 back there. That truck that you see in front of me came rolling past me like I was sitting still, but evidently he's seeing now that, okay, something is going on, so he's starting to slow his pace down some. So I know it was going to be around 12 o'clock when I was going to try to get to Bremerton, but it looks like it's going to be a little later than that. And like I said, I haven't got to the worst part yet. There's the road, I-90 would kind of bear off to the left up here in a little bit, and that's where I'm seeing all the orange change required stuff and all that in that area for like 50 miles. So I guess we will see what we're gonna do. I'll keep y'all updated as much as I can. All right, so I-90 is bearing off to the left now. So this is the spot to where they were saying it was going to get kind of terrible, and I can tell. Oh yeah, not looking too good. I'm slowing my pace down just a smidge here. Holy crap! Yeah, I'm seeing that 18 wheel up there hitting his brakes and all that. So I know if he's slowing down, there must be something going on here. Then I got this Dodge, big old Dodge Cummins coming up behind me pulling a trailer. And he's acting like he's ready to get by. But I mean, he can really do what he wants to do. I'm not trying to get out here and act stupid. So he thinks just because he's got big old tires and 4-wheel drive that he can just fly. But I know from experience that I just don't care what type of traction you got. And my son is learning from experience now from that. Anyway, I'm not going to go in detail on that. So. And there's that big Cummins rolling along, pulling his trailer. You slow down because he's about to throw a bunch of stuff on me. Faster than 48. Alright, so here we are. Good old Washington State. High gas prices and slack on taking care of the roads in the wintertime. I know, I'm ranting and everything else. Coming into the state gave me a bad vibe, and I'm sorry. Yesterday when I came in, you know, they didn't even have a welcome sign, nothing. They didn't even have a welcome rest area, nothing, where you can like go in, get a map, check places out, see where you are. I mean, you know, the normal. Especially the state of Washington State, you know, they're supposed to have some money and all this and that, and you know, high gas prices and everything else. So, all right, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. So, I'm seeing a big pretty drop off over there. If the sun was up, it'd probably look good because there's like a river down there, but can't see nothing today. It's just all white. What you see right here is it's all white. Sky's white and everything. Still snowing. Still right through ice. I think it looks like I'm the only one out here, except for that truck I just passed. Which is good. Don't have anybody trying to push me or either in my way. So, oh Lord, 5% grade next 2 miles. Oh shit. Let me slow her down a lot. Oh yeah, there's water out there. Okay, I see. There's a big old lake over there. Nice. I bet that would be pretty during the sun. Oh, well, it looks like there's a bridge. I'm getting ready to go across it. I see on my other GPS down here that I'm getting ready to go across this bridge. So, I'm going to keep y'all in the loop. I was getting a little concerned back there. It was starting to mount up in the middle of the road, and I could hear it hit the bottom of my car here and there, and I was worried about my front lip getting broke off. And on the bottom of my car, it has like this fiberboard type material that covers the whole bottom. Like I was saying, it's a 2012 Audi A6, and there's like a million little Thorp screws you got to take out to get it off. So it's probably on this car, when you change the oil, it's best to use that the pumps pump it out from the front and change it that way, because getting on the bottom, for one thing, you can't really jack. I don't have a jack to get up under there to get it up high enough to reach all the screws and everything, and then it's like a 50 screws you got to take off and then put back. It's best to use a pump. All right, so we're coming up to this bridge here, and oh wow, I believe there's like a hill or a mountain on the other side we got to climb. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Traction tires required. Oh, it's the, whatever that is, this something pass. Good, there's nobody behind me, so I can kind of take my time. I ain't got to worry about being pushed. I do see they got their hazard lights on. That's a little bitty Matchbox SUV. It might be all-wheel drive. It's a Honda CR-V. It's probably all-wheel drive. All right. Like that's it's covered up with the sun. Columbia River. This river isn't frozen like the other rivers that I've been going over. It says it's 30 degrees now, but you know, the other rivers they had ice on them. There's the Cheyenne River and all that. Still don't have nobody coming up behind me to push me, so taking my time. I'm about 32 right now. The roads actually look better here than it did back there, so maybe they're cleaning them better on this side of the river than they are on the other side of the river. Oh boy, we got elk crossing up here for the next 7 miles. Maybe the elk are laying down, sleeping somewhere, trying to get warm, snuggled up. Yep, climbing a little bit. Oh wow, it dropped down to like 400 foot above sea level there. Man, it's starting to become like at home sea level here soon. Uh-oh. Well, I was saying that the roads were looking better, but ooh, I don't know. All right, well, I'll let y'all go. Enjoy the view from the hyperlapse here soon. Okay. I just had to go around a slow truck there, and then there's a truck flying up behind me. He doesn't even have any chains on. You got a Dodge Wham. It feels like I'm going downhill, but actually I'm climbing. I'm looking at the elevation there. So it might be why that truck was rolling, so he could get some momentum. All right, back at it. All right. As you can see, it ain't got any better. It's actually getting a little worse. Hold on, let me clean my camera off and make sure I ain't seeing white. No, what I'm seeing is what we're seeing. This is the rest area next right, but I highly doubt it'll probably be open because it ain't nothing out here. Did have a few people that passed me. Oh my, look over there in the other lane. There's a truck that's all two pieces over there. Wow. Okay, so I'll let you know this ain't a walk in the park. These 18 wheelers, you know, I understand you guys got to get places here and there, but kind of slow down just a tad. Slow down just a little bit. Hold on now. She was trying to get into a track I didn't want her to get into. Elevation 25. Man, that's not too high. All right, what we got here? It says exit. I'm gonna keep straight. Oh yeah, rest area is to the right. Man, it's hard to navigate out here. Everything is white. Well, there's trucks parked up there, but there's probably nothing in there. Down now. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Alright, amongst all this, I'm getting ready to have something special to happen. Well, I'm going to try to capture it. It may take a little while because I'm going really slow. But I want to capture it. 2012 Audi A6. I'm about to hit 100,000 miles. Trip from East Coast to West Coast, then West Coast to East Coast. There we are, people. There we are. 100,000 miles, baby. Get it. slippery. Very slippery. Trying to look for like a little bit of snow somewhere that I can get my tires in. It seems like snow helps out with traction. But you get on that that grayish stuff right there, where that's about 2 or 3 inches solid ice. She's slick. Still can't believe it. Washington State's let their roads get like this. Looks like I'm starting to be coming down a little bit into a Kitatas and Ellensburg here in just a little bit. So maybe they have the city cleaned up, or a little bit of the town's cleaned up a little bit, or around the area. But anyway, if there's a store that's open, which I don't know if there'll be a store open amongst all this or not. If it is, I'm gonna stop and give me some, I haven't had my Monster today, or my Nase, and I'm past due, so I'm gonna stop and get me something in a little bit. Keep y'all updated. Hang tight with me, hang tight. We're gonna make it, baby. We're gonna make it.
There is a 30-minute limit for stopping in the chain up area. Reduce speed and watch for drivers out of their vehicles. Highway 97 over Blewett Pass is reporting. The temperature is near 20 degrees. Snowing and compact snow and ice on the roadway. Traction tires are required for passenger vehicles, and chains are required for vehicles over 10,000 pounds gross vehicle weight. Oversized loads are prohibited. This message is provided by the Washington State Department of Transportation. Please drive safely. KNEF 687. This is the Highway Advisory Radio with road and weather.
Yeah, y'all drive safe. Y'all, we ain't getting out there.
As of 8:58 this morning, the temperature near the summit is in the mid-20s. Snowing with gusty winds west of the summit. There is compact snow, slush and ice on the roadway. Traction tires are advised. Westbound from east.
Well, looks like the road's getting a little better now. I can actually see some slush.
West from Gold Creek.
Versus back there was no slush. It was 2 inches of ice.
There is a 30-minute limit for stopping in the chain up area.
So it looks like it's getting a little better, but I'm just seeing signs saying advisory warning. Tune into this radio station. So
Highway 97 over Blewett Pass is reporting.
I tuned in.
The temperature is near 20 degrees. Snowing and compact snow and ice on the roadway. Traction tires
100 miles to Seattle.
for passenger vehicles, and chains are required for vehicles over 10,000.
No, I didn't ever stop at the store back there. The exit ramps didn't look too trusting.
This message is provided by the Washington
They were just solid white going up, and then I was thinking the ones coming down were too, and I didn't want to risk getting off and couldn't get back on 90 and all that. So, although my Audi, it wouldn't make it. It'll make it, but just trying to be cautious. Just trying to be cautious. All right, let me turn that down. I don't know if YouTube will try to hit me for that for copyright. It ain't no telling. Alright, we got a truck over here. It's off the road. I'm gonna try to get to the other lane so I can. Oh, he's trying to come around. Ooh, little slick, little slick, little slick. Oh, he put his chains on. I hear you. He put his chains on. So it must be going to get worse here soon. Yeah, looks like I'll be climbing a hill here in a minute. Yami River. Look, I'm finally seeing somebody out here working on the roads all this time, except for the one I'd seen back there in the ditch. But yeah, they got one right there. He's plowing away. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Wish you had more of you out here. Y'all really need more. All right, I'll keep y'all tuned. All right, so I finally found a place I could pull over. Yeah, she's messy. A little Subaru over there. But anyway, I pulled over, got me a Monster, and I got me some chicken strips, potato wedges, and some jalapeno poppers, something to put in my belly. I'm a little hungry this morning. I'm at Thorp on 90. Yeah, Thorp, Washington State. As you can see, it's still a little messy outside. It's still coming down too. Yep, but making it though. Audi, she's kicking it. She got 100,020 miles on her right now. It's 30 degrees. So it's 12:51 at home. 9:51, 10:51. Yeah, 9:51. Yeah, 9:51 here. But anyway, I'll give me a bite to eat, taking a little breather, a little break, and then be back on the road. I think the worst part is coming up. I believe they kept saying the summit. I'm seeing a bunch of guys putting chains on. There was a fella. They actually sell chains in this little gas station here. There was a fella buying some for his Silverado, and it's four-wheel drive. I don't know why you would need any, but I guess to make you feel safer. Or I'm getting ready to find out why. One or the other. So anyway, this fella here, he's coming in. He's got chains on. Oh yeah. Even on the trailer? Oh, I guess it keeps the trailer from jackknifing sliding around. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, this fella here, he's riding around playing in the snow the whole time. He don't have any chains on or anything. Oh, he's got a whole truck full of logs. Yeah. All right, I think I parked in a bad spot. There's 18-wheelers coming in left and right. Anyway, I'll get ready to get me. Well, it says wrong way, so I'm gonna move my car to a different spot. I'll get back with y'all when I get there. I know back home we got a Bojangles. You get chicken strips, 4-piece supreme. There's one thing about Washington State. When you get chicken strips, you get a damn chicken strip. God dang. Bojangles must chop their stuff in like, when you get one and they cut them in 4 pieces. That's a damn chicken strip. Right, so now I see what everybody was talking about. I'm just at the beginning
the temperature is near 20 degrees.
of this summit
Compact snow and ice on
to
the
get over
roadway.
there.
Traction tires are
So
required for passenger vehicles.
that's why they keep talking about chains and all that. So yeah, I'm kind of at the beginning of this mess. And then they say that whatever that word is, that pass right there is the worst spot.
This
So
message is provided by the Washington State Department of Transportation.
anyway,
Please drive
so I'm
safely.
gonna take my time and
NMES 687.
try to get over there as safe as I can.
This is the
All right, been back on the road for a little bit. I think still got a little food left over there, but anyway, I was trying to tune in. They're still saying that still need chains and all that good stuff for all-wheel drive vehicles and all that. The roads are actually looking a little better, so they must be trying to take care of this a whole lot better than the other side of the that river that we passed earlier. And the snow is actually getting, looks to me like it's getting deeper by looking at the trees. All the branches are hanging down, filled with snow. So it's gonna be a fun trip back through all this mess. And then my son's got to come back through all this mess. Well, maybe it'll be cleared up by the end, or it might be worse, who knows. Alright, so I'm going 54 and I'm coming up on this Toyota here, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. I mean, this might be ice that I'm on and it just looks like it's clear. That's the thing about it. You're kind of hard to judge. Oh man, they're from North Carolina. How about that? I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's a North Carolina tag. That might be why they're going a little slow. Because we're in North Carolina, we you know, we don't get much snow, so we have to be real cautious. Like they stayed over here overnight too. They got a lot of snow stacked up on top of the their truck. It's a woman driving, so she's being precautious. Getting in front of her, she's probably like, "Hey, he got a North Carolina license plate too." Oh man, I got an Audi getting ready to come by. I think it's like a Q5 or Q3 or I think, yeah, Q3, Q5, something like that. Let's go see it here in a minute. Q3, yep, little Quattro Q3. I'm slowing on down a little bit here at about 52. I'm seeing a little white coming up on my right side up here, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, the roads are looking a little better. Got to keep them. Time somebody pass, I got to clean my windshield off. This radio station that said tune into is falling out, so I'm turning that off. Basically, the only thing it kept giving you was like an update on the temperature and things like that, and telling you to get some chains on and all that stuff. So, but the roads are looking okay right now. But that summit, that big long ass word, that summit, the pass or whatever they call it, is supposed to be the worst part from what I hear. So, oh, somebody hit that guardrail there and put a dent in it. That's what I'm trying not to do. Put any dent in guardrails. Oh, she's way back there. Okay. I got a, look like a Mercedes coming up behind me now. I think I can speed up a little bit. Speed up to about 57. Uh-oh, now he's hitting brakes. Oh shit, maybe I sped up the wrong time. Oh, slowing down because of that, how the Audi was turning off. Yeah, I don't know if, I know a little further back. Oh shit, look at that up on the left right there. I was just getting ready to tell you. See, trucks all jackknifed, sliding off the roads and all this and that. There was a moving truck that was all up in the ditch and stuff back there and everything. And at first I thought maybe it had slid off the road, but up above it, an embankment there was a fence that was tore down. So evidently he came off that embankment, off that road that was up there, and came all down into the side of the highway here. I bet that was a fun ride, a real fun ride, coming down that long embankment and all that. But, maybe the snow was a soft landing for him on the side of the road here. Maybe it wasn't too bad on him. I'm going to, no, that's not a Mercedes, it's an Acura. Let's get ready to come past me. I'm going to slow down just a tad, getting into some curves. Yeah, getting into some curves here. I think I just found out of something about my car. You know, when I hit the brakes here recently, that's why we got to work on them. I got a shake. I think I got like a bent a rotor that's getting real bad. And when I was slowing down, I was just tapping my cruise down because I'm in cruise. And I was tapping my cruise down. Oh shit! I just ran over a damn on a bungee cord, and I hope the damn hook didn't pop my damn tire. Damn it! And when I was hitting the cruise down to slow down, I felt the shimmy shake. So evidently, this car here, it don't just coast or it don't use the transmission fully to slow you down when you're trying to slow down. It actually applies the brakes for you too. Just found that out. How about that? After over 100,000 miles. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm just gonna be cautious. But I hope that dang hook back there that I just ran over on that bungee cord strap didn't do nothing to my darn tire. Okay. Oh, milk. I bet that milk is frozen. Man, I bet you get some ice cream, some milkshake out of that today. Well, it's 30 degrees out here. Yeah, he's taking it easy. You don't want to shake up the milk. Spill all the milk all down the mountain. Man, that would be a mess to drive through, wouldn't it? Would really be a mess if it happened in the summertime. That sun hits that stuff and spoils it. Alright, so about 48 now. Okay, up here on the right, see that sign? It says that Snoqualmie path, whatever that is. Y'all know how to pronounce that stuff. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. Anyway, it's saying it's like 35 miles ahead. So I still got a ways to go with this mess. But I'm taking my time, cruising along. I got a little car coming up beside me back there. So dang, it's making me feel scared. I mean, making me feel like a wuss. This car coming up by me like this. But they're probably from around here. They're probably used to these roads. I don't know what's on these roads. To me, it looks clear, but the ice on the bottom can be tricky. And I've already, like I was already showing you, there's already trucks and they slid all off the roads and everything else. So still got to be cautious. But I'm hearing a sloshy sound, so that's telling me that what's on here is probably melted. It ain't like a hard, whoa, like I'm riding on solid hard ice. All right, there's a sign up here that's flashing yellow. It said for traffic info, tune in to 1610. Traffic advisory wasn't flashing. Okay, there's a traffic advisory, of course. When I tune in,
West of the summit, there is compact snow.
Now I got signal back there. Turn off static.
Westbound from Easton, becoming change required for all vehicles, except all-wheel drive.
All right, I got all-wheel drive, so that should be good.
Near milepost 56.
No change.
Oversized loads are prohibited. There is a 30-minute limit for stopping
And the roads are looking a lot better.
area. Reduce speed and watch for drivers out of their vehicle.
Roads are looking a lot better.
Highway 97 over Blewett Pass is reporting. The temperature is near 20 degrees.
Okay, what we got here? Oh, it's an Audi. Audi Quattro.
On the roadway.
Okay, he's rolling along. Yeah, I'm seeing water splashing up everything. So what I'm riding through is melted. So I can speed on up a little bit too.
Oversized loads are prohibited.
I'm seeing all that splash. That means he's riding all through the water. So
This message is provided by the Washington.
Dang, girl, you loud. All right, so I'm going to get back with y'all as soon as something happens, something changes or whatever. Alright, so according to the signs on the radio, it's going to be getting worse as I get closer to whatever, but it's actually getting better. You can see the orders, the road's just wet like rain. Ain't really much else on there. So I'm trucking along about 65. I've had cars and stuff blow past me, but I ain't trying to overdo it. It looks to me by this other deal here in a few minutes, I'll be coming like right on the edge of the lake. So I don't know what kind of scenery we're going to see, but just kind of get prepared for it. Might see something other than wet, muddy, dirty Christmas time. Yeah, these roads right here are pretty clean now. Even the ramps and everything is clean. So as you get closer to Seattle, they take care of the roads. Middle to eastern part of the state. They don't take very good care of it. Man, here's something I ain't seen in a while. Great big jacked up S10, square body S10, and then check this out. No, it ain't jacked up. It looked jacked up to me, but the front was just jacked up. They got like a sort of semi-squat going on. It's two-wheel drive. That thing thing's like a four-wheel drive. Twisted diesel. Driving a little S10 with a little squat on it. I used to have a couple of them things. I had an 83, I believe, and then a 94, 95 model. One of them models. It was the year before they went to the rounded front end. Seattle, 62 miles. I'm going to the other side, kind of around on the other side of the sound of Seattle, close to a place called Bremerton. Speaking of 45, snow, slush, and ice. Alright, well, I'll slow down a little bit. A man-made tunnel for you to ride up under. In the world. Well, I bet that took a whole lot of concrete just to make a tunnel. Here and there. Oh, two of them putting chains on. Oh, dang. They putting chains on. And they got a... Oh, shit. Okay, so everybody stopping putting chains on. Even a Jeep. You know it's getting bad when a Jeep got to stop putting chains on. Everybody said, well, let's be getting ready to get into something here, fellas. Yeah. Oh, man, that looks pretty cool the way that, where the road wraps around the side of that mountain over and overhangs over the lake. Alright, now, we know the little Ford Focus has got to have chains. There's another, I think that's a Ford Focus too, I'm not sure. It might have been a little Yoda or something. Alright, then we got this Ford coming up, blowing past for there when it says speed limit 45. A Subaru! I've seen a lot of them through here, man. Man, the Subaru Foresters, Outbacks and all that. A lot of them. Alright. Snoqualmie. Snoqualmie? I don't know how to pronounce that. Got more than two syllables. That's road here I'm on is actually hovering, hanging off the side of this mountain here, over the lake. Okay, we're getting ready to get into some shit. Hold on. Coachella's Lake is hanging over the side of Coachella's Lake. Alright, so as you're seeing, just like that, night and day, the lane's shrinking on down and it's getting more messy mess. So I guess everybody that was getting prepared back there was getting prepared for something. Alright, that lake is not frozen. Oh, 31 degrees. That lake ain't frozen. I bet that's pretty in the sunlight in the daytime. I bet that's beautiful. Mountains, the lake, and this road that wraps around the mountain, hanging over the lake. I bet it's beautiful. Too bad we ain't gonna sit and look at this guy. Look at this guy. Think he bulletproof, don't it? I'm going 46. I'm already speeding over 45. He got up there and he's still getting it. Videos the other night, last night, not before last, of where when I put it in this mode right here, look at the zoom, it looked like I was halfway in the middle of the road, but I'm not. It's just the way it looks in that video. So, back y'all out just a smidge. Nope, that was the wrong way. Alright, bring y'all back up to there. How about that? Okay. Pulling over, he must be great to put his chains on. Oh man, everybody's pulling over up here. Alright, so man, we're at the end of the lake. Here in just a short. You notice here all these truckers just stop. Maybe we got a, I don't know what that was, that looked weird. Like two trucks jacked up on my bill. I don't know about that one. Thing though, and there's signs that were telling these people to put chains on if they're putting them on because they're required, because it's a $750 fine, or they know it's about to get bad up there. Okay, now that's right. These little cars. These little cars got to put them on because they're not all-wheel drive. That's right. looking and monitoring and checking to see what you got going on with your rigs here. Yep, he's making him put his chains on. This fella here ain't got none, so he stopped. He probably didn't think they were serious about it. Thought he was just gonna roll on. But it tells you right there, they do monitor. That's the first daggone box truck you can get chains on. That's the first daggone Washington Monday. Today, I don't think I've seen any. Might be the first one I've seen since I've been in Washington. I don't know. Definitely the first one I've seen today. No, well, no, there was one back there with the with one of them trucks that had slid off the road there. So anyway, but they do monitor. They do check on and see what you got. Wait for him to try to stop and pull me over. He probably knows the Audis are all-wheel drive. He'll probably see the quattro is all-wheel drive anyway. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Climbing mirrors just popped. We're back up to 2830 and we're still going up. So I think this is the peak up here. Y'all hang out with me for just a little bit. I think this is gonna be the peak right here according to what I'm seeing on this geographic you know what the heck I'm trying to say. Anyway, I can see the land formations on the southern GPS here. And it looks like I'm getting ready to go around a curve to the left up here. And then it should start dropping back down. The road's getting a little slick. It's slosh here, but she's a little slick. I just slid right over right here. Yeah. As soon as I get past this curve up here, she's gonna start dropping back off. That's why all these trucks up here are going real slow with the caution lights on. Summit Inn. Yep, so this must be the tip top. Which is 2970. 2970. Above sea level. 2980 above sea level. King Country. King County. We're in King County. Alright. Oh man, this guy up here on the right putting chains on. He's a little late. Hell, you already climbed over to the top. Must have heard on the radio that somebody did that move, so he's like, let me get off and get a chain. $750 ticket. Alright, so it says speed limit 35. I'm going 34. I got this fool coming up beside me back here. It's going to blow past me. I'm going 35. Let me slow it down. It's real snowy up here too. Yep, 2950. Yep, coming on down. So that should have been the worst of the worst right there. I see some wrecks up here somewhere. People don't know how to come flying down here and then they come up on something, hit the brakes and just slipping and sliding. I'm just tapping on mine real easy because I know what's going to happen if I give it a little bit too much. That daggone shimmy and shake is going to come in, and I don't want all that to happen on no ice. I can't see the lane. I can't see the markers on the road or the lane, so I'm just, I guess it's free range out here right now. Alright, well, I'm going to let you guys go. It looks like everybody's on the brakes here and there, tipping in and tapping. And got some people coming up beside me back there, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on them. So, anyway, it should start coming down to pretty decent stuff here soon. Alright, yes, big scenic change from before, huh? Yep, now we're over here close to Seattle, as you can tell. Rain. There is a little bit of snow there. Every so often you'll see a little pile of snow, but nah, just rain. 40 degrees, so we're gonna see any more frozen stuff for a little bit. I'm about an hour away from getting to where my son's brakes on the car, so should be showing up there very soon. I hope it's inside somewhere that there's enough room we can work, because I don't want to be outside in this mess. Wow, it's crazy. All right, well, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Alright, you see I see some blue skies and the sun, actually. Alright, I know I've been griping a little bit about Washington State. And I blame it on the people that run it, not the state itself, not the people that live in the state. Because the state is actually, it's pretty. It's got some up and downs, it's got its hills, mountains, lakes, and all that. It's very pretty in the areas I've gone through. I wish I could see it better with the sun shining and all that. But the people that's running the state and all that is, they need to do a few adjustments. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm not totally against the state of Washington or the people in Washington State. It is actually a very beautiful state. They just need to take care of it better. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. Nice. Oh, we're in there. Well, you see the mountains and summit. Call it summits and all that. We don't call them summits around where we're from. We just call them a mountain and a ridge and a top and a hill. Over yonder. Over that hill over there. That's what we say. Bye. Alright, so it's like 48 degrees. It smells like cedar and Christmas trees. But I know I'm in the right place because I'm starting to see some fancy cars like this one right here. Testarossa. And a Challenger. See them around the house all the time though. Not that old school Testarossa though. Alright, you slow down. I ain't gonna mess with them. Trying to keep my driver license. But yeah, just the smell is like woods. Like I said, it smells like cedar and like a pine tree, Christmas tree type of smell. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. Alright, so from where my son is at, in the shop we're going to use to work on the car, I'm exactly 1.2 miles away. It's showing about 3 minutes, so I think I'm going to take a right up here to this next stoplight. And the major part of...
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Sylvan Way.
Okay. So one of the main things of my trip is accomplished, and hopefully hopefully we can get my car figured out, and tomorrow I can kind of venture around this island thingy or whatever you call this when I'm home now. It's almost totally surrounded by water, and go see the Pacific and see the beautiful lakes and all that. I wish the sun be out tomorrow, but it doesn't look like it by the weather. It's going to be kind of dreary like this the whole day, but maybe not. Keep my fingers crossed. Maybe we get to see something. It does like some beautiful scenery back there that I just went through. So anyway, I was going to try to keep you guys on here till I pull up to the spot that I need to be. The stoplights keep wanting to hang me up, and my GoPro has got about 6% of battery left, so I'm hoping it hangs with me just for this last mile that I've got to go. And if you notice, there's Subarus. The place is full of Subarus everywhere. A lot of high-end cars. Past a few Porsches back there. A lot of BMWs.
Take the next right onto Sylvan Way.
Take this right. A lot of Chargers, Challengers, Mustangs, a bunch of muscle cars too.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Almira Drive.
Alright. Is this it? Oh, gotta go a little further. It's the next left. Up there where that SUV is at.
Take the next left onto Almira Drive. Continue on Almira Drive for half a mile.
Alright, half a mile. Tell you, when I get ready to pull up and see my son, I'm definitely gonna have some relief, because now I know that I'm not out here alone. You know, this whole trip I've just been alone, just me. I mean, I've had you guys with me, but basically I, you know, been alone. But when I finally see
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Northeast Clemens Street.
my son, it's like, okay, I'm not alone no more. I feel a whole lot better. So if something happens, you know, I've got somebody, you know. It just feels a whole lot better, you know, if I break down, something happens, you know, not alone, especially 35, well.
Take the next right onto Northeast Clemens Street, then your destination will be on the right.
Well, my mileage is right now is 35,059 miles, so I know a lot of that is just traveling and then sightseeing, but all right, let's see if I see something I recognize here. It says here.
Your destination is on the right.
I'm gonna have to check the address. Oh, 1517. Oh, 1509. Okay, 1517. Go a little further. Must be here with the truck in the front yard. Alright, well, I'm here, people. I made it. Well, that concludes day 8 of our travels from East Coast to West Coast and West Coast to East Coast. There will not be a day 9. Me and my son's going to jump on the car, get that little shimmer with the brakes and stuff worked out, and be chilling. And there'll probably be a day 10 coming up soon. Get ready to see some pretty things going on. So y'all stick around. Hang tight. More to come.